That's why you guys doing NoFap day 2 of 90, but got that busting the nuts kind of about 2.5 days. About two some days. I haven't been busting the nuts. Yes, you're on day two. I'm on day two. It kind of feels weird since I haven't made I haven't made many day two videos like over the last month. It's been like day one, and I just start making videos, relapse, and then come back and make a day one video months later. So it's crazy, but back to consistency. Yeah, man. No chase effect today. No chase effect today. I feel like once you kind of make up in your mind that you're gonna go on a long strong streak, and you're kind of done bullshitting with the relapses, and especially struggling to get past the week and things like that. Once you kind of like you kind of just know subconsciously that okay, I gotta take this seriously, this streak. I feel like a lot of those little mini urges tend to go away. Whereas like when you just kind of if you relapse and you just kind of like especially if you relapse like if you're in school or whatnot, like on spring break or like a Christmas break or whatnot, where you have like weeks or you have like a lot of time to like build up some days before you have to like go back to school or campus or whatnot to face people or face your peers. So you feel like if I can relapse now and not really I can come back. I can come back to campus when break's over on a nice strong streak. But with that mindset, and even in other situations, like even if you're working, you're working somewhere and you may have the weekend off, so you feel like if you relapse on Friday night, or if you relapse Friday when you go to work, by the time you come back Monday at work, and your coworker see you, whatnot, it's just like, hey, well, I got a couple days in my belt, so it's not like, it's not like I'm coming back on day one, so you tend to just binge and relapse as much as you possibly can, and then but that mindset, and that mindset, and what we don't understand is that when we say, well, if I relapse today, I still got such and such days to go until essentially you go back into the public and have to meet with your peers and interact with people, whether it be work or school or whatnot. That mindset kind of gets it gets you in the habit of making excuses to fap, and so like you can be on day 7 or day 70, and you get an urge, and you kind of like you'll kind of talk yourself into the urge of, well, I'm on day 70, so if I relapse now, I can just start back over. You're not gonna lose all the benefits by relapsing once on day 70, so you kind of talk yourself into relapsing, and then you relapse and you realize that it was some bullshit, and now you back in that cycle of will I be able to make it to like day 5 or day 7, and then you gotta go through chase effects. So it's kind of it's difficult, but I feel like the chase effect it's very powerful and potent. It's just that I just like that little like small urges, and a lot of times we just have to tell ourselves that it's honestly it's nothing. It's just a smaller urge, and if we dig into it, we're going to end up relapsing. So I just have to essentially, my biggest problem is taking action when urges hit, rather than just sitting there and taking the urge and just processing it in my mind, thinking about it. I essentially make the moment about the urge, and then eventually a relapse occurs. And so yeah, it's just like when you can't allow yourself to make any excuses to relapse. You can't tell yourself that you're going to work. If you relapse now, you still have time, or if you only do it one time, it's not going to hurt that bad, because when you allow yourself to think like that, what's going to happen is that that mindset's going to carry over, to future streaks, and eventually, well, no matter what day you are, you're going to have that thought in the back of your mind, well, if I relapse now, because obviously, if one relapse doesn't affect your whole streak. But if you allow yourself to think that, well, if you allow yourself to think that since one relapse doesn't affect your whole entire streak, that if I bust this nut, now that I have an urge, I want to watch some porn. If you have that mindset, whenever I get horny, you want to watch some porn, now I bust one nut, I'd be good. Then you're never going to be able to get to 90 days, because you're going to be you're going to have that mindset in the back of your head, like, well, one relapse won't hurt me, but we know damn well that most of the time when we relapse, it's not just one time. It's always one time. It might be 3 times that one night, or 3 times in a couple of hours, or it might be 1 time that night, 2 times the next day, 5 times 2 days from now, and then that's when the binging and that's when the binging cycle is just potent. And you realize you went like a month probably, and you realize that you probably went like a month, and probably in like out of like 30 days you probably spent like for 10 days with a relapse, and that's just horrible, you know. And it just the longer you relapse, man, the longer you relapse, and the longer that we struggle with this addiction, the harder it's gonna be to not resist, because your brain's gonna be like, well, apparently he's not getting the picture, so we're gonna, you know, the urges are gonna be more and more potent. So it's just all about, you know, me getting serious with myself and, you know, telling myself that this is it. But let's read the comments real quick. My guy, my old good friend, 24/7 Betterment says, wait, he does say anything. He has a fist in the air. You too, bro. You too. Like I said, he's been. I've been. I guess we've been watching each other's videos for like 2 years now. So well, actually like 3 years. And so yeah, man, we definitely been through this NoFap thing. Actually, I think I started NoFap. I'm not getting into that whole spill again. I can't remember if I started NoFap at 26. Oh yeah. Oh, once again, my guy Adrian Johnson says day one for him. Me too. We got. I feel like whenever I make a day one, I feel like whenever I make a day one video, you know, I see people comment day one for me too, bro, and then I never see people again. So hopefully this time, bro. Hopefully you can stick with me, Adrian. Hopefully I can see you on today's video comment section. I got Marshall McCray, dope ass name, says keep pushing, bro. You got this. Appreciate it, bro. I really do appreciate it, bro. My guy Matt says, or simply Matt, he says, day one for me too. Just finding turn of the day. Chase effect is trying to bring me down high. Stay strong, bro. Yeah, bro. I just said, man, like that chase effect. That chase effect will definitely get to if you let it. But a lot of times, the chase effect is just mental. If you're gonna get those little annoying urges, and if you give in to the urges, then the chase effect will just continue to go on and on and on. If you just get up and take action, do something different, get up and take a shower, do whatever, it goes away just like that. The chase effect urge, that is, but like if you only day like 25 or something like that, and you get like an urge, then obviously it's not gonna be that easy to get rid of that urge. But chase effect urges, they usually go away pretty quickly if you just get up and take action. Appreciate comment, bro. Hope to comment frequently. And my guy Andre Wooski, long time commenter, you got this, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. My guy Undefeated says, fall down 7, stand up 8, stay undefeated. Fall down 7. I like that, bro. I like that. I appreciate the comment from that. I appreciate the comment, bro. I appreciate you guys' comments. I see you guys soon for day 3, and as always, don't relapse. And don't let that chase effect get the best of you.